Hi, thanks for joining us again for another digital tutorial from Bellwood Public Library. Today I actually want to go over something that's freely available to anyone regardless of whether or not you have a card with us. It's a website called Medlineplus.gov. I will have it linked below, and it's a really great resource for medical and health information. Most likely, when you're looking for information on a disease or a health condition, you consult Google first. We all turn to the internet, even though we know that there are sites out there that are not trustworthy and don't have evidence-based information. One of the reasons we turn to the internet is that we get results. But we get lots and lots of results, and we don't know which results are the best ones to use, especially when it comes to health information. Every day, new information is added to the internet, and unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation that gets added. Especially now, it's imperative that we're getting the most up-to-date and trusted information that we can about our health. You may have already heard of Medline Plus, but I'd just like to take a couple minutes going over the resource and showing how you can use it to access health information. Medline Plus is a consumer health resource made by the National Library of Medicine. It's a great alternative to doing a Google search because it has already done all that work for you. Medline Plus does not create the information on their site, rather it seeks the information out. And once that information has been found, they follow a strict set of rules to determine if it's acceptable for being included or not. And just from looking at the home page, you can see that the layout is easy to understand and navigate. And as a consumer, the categories make sense to me, and I understand what each of the areas mean, and so I'll be able to choose what area I need to start finding the information I want. They do have a search bar at the top where I'm able to search for whatever I'm looking for, but you can see as well they have up here the categories, but on the side as well, they further explain what each of those categories mean. We've got health topics, drugs and supplements, where they'll go over both prescription drugs as well as herbal supplements that are out there. There's a new section that just recently got added. They have a genetics section. It used to be a separate website, but now they've put it all together on Medline Plus. Medical tests, there's even a medical encyclopedia, and they also have recipes that you can try. And all it takes is just a quick click, and there you are, and you've got your options. They've broken all of this down into both what time of day you're eating or what kind of meal you're having, and also the type of food you're looking to be making. At the top, obviously, on each of the pages right now, they've got this great banner for the most up-to-date information about COVID-19 linked to both of those websites to help people get that information. So let's start with health topics, just a brief overview of each of these. You can see here on this main page here, they've got a little bit of a brief synopsis for the health topics. If you go up at the top, they do have the option to list all topics, which I'll click on real quick just so you can see the extent to what's available. I'm still just in the A's at this point with all the scrolling that I've already done. So it's a very extensive list of areas that they cover. And they make it easy for you. You can click on a certain area and then it'll break it down for you so you can choose which area is affecting you the most. They've even got the different topics down here which might be related to what you're looking for. And everything's just easily hyperlinked all together. Even once you're on the page, they have quick links to all the different options you have there as well. And you can read further. Anytime they are directly linking to some piece of information, like this, for example, this is kind of a diagnostic. They will link to where that's from and where that information came from, which organization or college, foundation, wherever it's from. They will also often have the option for that information to be available in other languages. So if English is not your first language, you can access the information in Spanish as well. And each of the sections works exactly the same. As I mentioned, for the drug and supplement section, they do also cover herbs and supplements as well. It's not just what you may be prescribed. So if you're interested in some of those herbal remedies that are out there and you're looking for some information on them, Medlineplus is a great place to check out. I mentioned that the genetics area was new. They recently merged this together. And so if you're looking into any genetic conditions that you may have, or if you're just trying to understand how it all works, and even if your doctor has ordered a medical test for you and you'd just like some more information on that test, they have all of those available here as well. You just have to click on them, and again, you'll get all that information you need for why you might be taking the test, what risks there are, what your results mean. All that information is available to you from Medlineplus. As I mentioned, you do not need a Bellwood Library card to access this. This is free to anybody that's on the internet. The website is just medlineplus.gov. Next time you're going to access the internet to answer your health-based question, give this website a try.